Classity. We're going to review the science vocabulary from last week. Who remembers the first word? The first word. Angeli, what's that word? Force. And there's two types of forces, and I need a volunteer to show me the first type of force. Jakaya, show us force. She's pushing the chair and pulling the chair. Good. There's one more type of force. One more type of force. One more type of force. There's one more type of force. Jermaine. Will you tell me type of force? No. Anton? Gravity. You need to speak up to me because I cannot see you, and then I have to kick with other people. Gravity. And what does gravity do? What does gravity do? Jermaine. Good, Jermaine. It pulls stuff down. So let's send Jermaine some love. Send him love. It pulls stuff down to the ground. And who could come and show me gravity? Teresa, who's sitting nicely, come and show us gravity. Oh, what is she getting? She's going to show us gravity. And the book falls towards the ground. And the last vocabulary word. Gabriel. Friction. Who can show us friction? Who's sitting really nice and tall? Samuel, show us friction. He's running and he stopped. So what is the definition of friction? Why would he do that? What is the definition, Kendrick? Something that makes you speak up so we can all hear?
Slow down or stop.
Something that makes you slow down or stop. Let's do a cheer for him. Let's do it.
Stop, clap, clap, Kendrick.
Good. So today we're going to do an experiment. And in this experiment, everybody is going to get a straw. Everybody. You and your partner are going to share a sheet. You and your partner are going to share a sheet. And you and your partner are going to share a map. A map with a beginning and an end. Okay, ready? Teach.
Okay.
With the blood are touching on your
And then we're gonna blow and then somebody
that table's getting a point. Good. So, after you get a straw, a map, and a sheet, you have to choose a blower and a counter. I give you 5 seconds to choose who the blower and the counter is. Raise your hand if you're a blower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I see that everybody has chosen who the blower is. Raise your hand if you're the counter. I see that everybody has chosen who the counter is. When you are done with the first cycle, you're going to switch. What you have to do is you're going to get the straw and you're going to blow your sheet from the beginning to the end. The counter is going to count the blows and the blower is going to blow. And then you're going to switch. Ready? Teach.
Okay. We're gonna put everywhere low to the left, all the way to the back. We haven't finished.
Woo! Everything's getting a point. That was so perfect. Okay, and when we do an experiment, we always follow the scientific what?
Method.
And the first step of the scientific method is the what?
Question.
What is our question here? Who can read our question? Angeli.
How many blows will it take for the sheet to reach
The end. Good. So, if anybody else for 2 team points can think of another question that we can ask. Ever.
How many?
Another question. Okay.
How many blows
Don't look at this question. I want you to come up with a different option.
How many times do you think you should know the sheep from the past?
Now you did a good job again, but I'm looking for somebody who's using a vocabulary word. A vocabulary word. You want to try again now, Aber? Yes?
Will Forrest move the sheep to the pen?
Can you say that louder? That's perfect.
Will Forrest move the sheep to the pen?
Good. Another question we're going to be thinking about is, will force move the sheep to the pen? What kind of force? Raise your hand. Angelique. What kind of wind or
Air. Motion.
motion of wind or
Air.
air? Motion of wind or air. And after we do a question, we have to do what next, Adnan? Adnan, what comes after the question? Our hypothesis. And our hypothesis is, who can read this? Anna.
If I go,
Then the sheep will reach the end. So if I blow, then the sheep will reach the end. If we are correct, is this going to be true or is this going to be false?
True.
True. If we are correct and we blow, this will be true. In our conclusion, we will write our hypothesis was true. If this was false and we blow and the sheep doesn't move, then in our conclusion, what do we write?
We were wrong.
What do we write? Somebody raise your hand. Kaya.
My guess was not right because
Instead of guess, use another word. My what?
my hypothesis wasn't right because it is
The sheep.
because the sheep is not.
Good. She said if we are wrong in her conclusion, she's going to write my hypothesis was not right because the sheep didn't move. But if we are correct, we're going to say our hypothesis was what?
Right.
Somebody Jane. Because why? Because when we blew the sheep. So what is our test going to be? Who can read our test? Isaac?
We will blow with a straw. I will see how many blows.
So we are going to blow with a straw and count how many blows it takes to get to the end. And for the next step, who knows the next step? I don't have it here. The one right before the conclusion. Dario.
Observation and data.
Observation and data. For observation and data, we are going to graph how many blows it took for each student to get to the end. And when we're done, we're going to do our conclusion. Now I'm going to get ready to pass out the materials. Let me see you in college position. 5, 4, 3, 2,